Hello students, I'm going to be your teacher. My name is Selena Mejia and today is Thursday, August 20, 2020. And for today I have an interesting topic for you. I hope that you learn and enjoy this tutorial video that is helpful in order to know something new. It is a new topic for you. And the topic is simple past versus past continuous. Maybe you don't know about those topics, but in this moment we are going to learn something new about those topics. And if you see here, I have the differences between both simple past and past continuous, and I have one meaning for each of them. And the first is simple past. It is an action that happened in the past and is over finished. It is something that happened in the past in short time and finished in the past. Now past continuous. Describe a past action which started in the past and continued to happen after another action. It is something that happened in the past for a long time and continue to happen after another time or another action that happened too. In order to know more about this, we are going to learn a short list about some verbs that we can use simple past and also in past continuous. If you see here, I have a short list about some verbs, and we have three kinds. We have regular verbs, we have irregular verbs, and we have verbs with ing. The first one is regular verbs, and I have two examples. The first verb, it is play. Play in simple present. Played, simple past. Played, past participle. We have the other, learn, simple present. Learned, simple past. And learned, past participle. And also we use irregular verbs. The irregular verbs, I have speak, simple present. Spoke, simple past. And spoken, past participle. I have the other, go, simple present, went, simple past, and gone, past participle. Okay, maybe you think the differences between both. Okay, we can use regular verbs and irregular verbs using simple past. When we use regular verbs, we need to add ed at the end of each verb. And when we use irregular verb, all the irregular verbs change. Because we need to be careful when we are going to use it. Regular verbs and irregular verbs. As I told you, both regular and irregular verbs we can use in simple past, but we can't use dependent content, dependent tenses, or the sentences or the situation that you are. Now, verbs with ing. I have speaking, I have learning, I have playing, and the other is going. When we are using verbs with ing, we are using verbs with ing when it is happening something in the moment. It is the action that it is happening in the moment. For example, if I say, I'm speaking with my sister about my birthday. Okay, the action, it is speaking. It is something that is happening in that moment. For that reason, we need to use ing with those verbs. Here I have an example of simple past. If you see, I have the structure. The structure is subject plus verb, ed plus complement. And I have two examples. The first one is I worked until 2 p.m. yesterday. And the other is I ate watermelon this morning. In both sentences, I have subject, I have the verb with ed, and I have the complement. In this case, I have subject, I have the verb, but without ed, and I have the complement. Why? In one sentence, I have ed in the verb and the other not. Because this verb, it is a regular verb in past. This verb, it is irregular verb in past. For that reason, we need to be careful how or when we are using regular verbs and irregular verbs using simple past. Here I have an example of past continuous, and I have the structure. I have subject plus was and were plus verbs with ing plus the complement. The first one I have the sun was shining every day last summer. The second, we were studying English all day yesterday. Those things happens in the past. I have the subject in the first one. The subject is the sun. I have the verb was, and I have the verb shining with ing. Maybe you think why I'm using was and were, because we are using the auxiliary verb to be in past, and in past is was and were. For that reason, I'm using was and were in this case. In the other, we use were. We were studying. We use subject, the auxiliary were, and the verb studying with ing and the complement. It is something that happened in the moment, but in past continuous. Here, I have two examples that we are going to practice in order to choose what is the best answers or the correct answers for this. And the first one is, they were an exam last Monday at 7 p.m. And I have three options. I have do, I have doing, and I have did. Do, simple present, did, simple past, and doing with ing, past continuous. Okay, what is the first one? The correct answer it is doing. They were doing an exam last Monday at 7 p.m. And the other is I to the beach last weekend. And I have three actions: went, go, and gone. Go, simple present, went, simple past, and gone, past participle. And the best answer is went. I went to the beach last weekend. Can you see the difference between both? One it is past continuous and the other is simple past. Okay, thank you students. This is all. I hope that this video helped you in this learning process. And that is all for you and for me. And take care. Bye students.